Good morning, dear children. In today's class, we are going to continue chapter 13, that is perfect tenses. And today we are going to cover up the topic that is future perfect tense. In the previous classes, we have already studied about the past perfect tense and the present perfect tense. So let's start the topic, that is future perfect tense. Future perfect tense denotes an action that will be completed at some point in future time. Clear? The action that will be completed in the future, in the definite time. Clear? It denotes the completion of an action within a definite period of time in the future. The time period is fixed. In the definite period, the action will be completed in the future. That is called the future perfect tense. Okay, so it expresses an action that will be completed in the future, in the definite period of time, in the fixed period of time. Let's understand through the example. So, let's see the example. I shall have finished my assignment by next Monday. Shall have finished. This is the verb and it indicates the future perfect tense. In this sentence, the word by next Monday expresses the future time. Clear? And the speaker of this sentence anticipates the completion of this action definitely sometime between the present time and the next Monday. Clear? I shall have finished my assignment. The speaker is speaking it in the present and the action of completion will be done before the next Monday, that is the future time. Between the present and the next Monday, that action will be completed. It expresses the definite period of time in the future. Clear? Any action which is going to be completed in the definite period of time in the future. That is called the future perfect tense. So, now I hope you understood what is future perfect tense. Let's study about the structure, how we frame the different kinds of sentences in the future perfect tense. Now, dear children, the structure of future perfect tense is will or shall. The modal auxiliary is will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb. This is the structure of the verb we use in future perfect tense. Let's see how to frame affirmative sentence in future perfect tense. Dear children, we write the subject plus shall or will. The modal auxiliaries as per the subject we write. We know that shall be used with INV and will be used with rest of the subjects. Will can be used with INV also, okay? Plus have plus third form of the verb and then the object or the complement. Clear? See the example. She will have completed her work by tomorrow. She is the subject. Will have completed is the verb. Her work by tomorrow. Will is the modal auxiliary. Have and third form of the verb completed her work by tomorrow. Likewise, we frame the affirmative sentence. Subject plus shall or will. These are the modal auxiliaries plus have plus third form of the verb and the object. Always remember will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb. It is the structure of the future perfect tense. Now look at the board. How to make negative sentence. we write the subject plus the modal auxiliaries will or shall plus not, the word of negation plus have plus third form of the verb plus object or the complement. Subject, modal auxiliaries, word of negation, have plus third form of the verb and then the object or the complement. Let's see the example. They is the subject. Will, modal auxiliary. Not, word of negation. Have, seen is the third form of the verb. The film without your permission. They will not have seen the film without your permission. This is the sentence, negative sentence in future perfect tense. Now let's see how to frame interrogative sentence. We start the sentence with the modal auxiliary will or shall. Clear? Sentence is beginning with modal auxiliary will or shall followed by the subject plus have plus third form of the verb plus object or complement plus question mark at the end. Again and again I repeat, all the interrogative sentences are ending with question mark. Clear? So once again let's see the structure. Will or shall plus subject plus have plus third form of the verb plus object or complement and then the question mark. Let's see the example. Will you have reached London by next Sunday? Will, the modal auxiliary. You is the subject. Have. Reached is the third form of the verb. London by next Sunday. And ending with the question mark because it's a question. It's an interrogative sentence. So, the structure we have studied how to frame the affirmative sentences, negative sentences and interrogative sentences in the future perfect tense. Once again, I'll repeat what is future perfect tense. It denotes an action. It expresses an action that will be completed at some point in the future time. Any action which is going to be completed in the future, the definite period of time. Clear? In the fixed period of time in the future. Any action which is going to be completed in the fixed period of time in the future. That is called the future perfect tense. Once again, I'll repeat the structure. We use the modal auxiliaries will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb. Clear? Whether we make the affirmative sentence, negative sentence or interrogative sentence, we always use third form of the verb. Third form of the verb means the past participle form. Present, past and past participle. These are the three forms, isn't it? And along with this, S or ES form of the verb and ING form of the verb. Total 5 forms of the verbs we have studied. Okay. So, in all perfect tenses, we use the third form of the verb. In affirmative sentences, sentence begins with the subject plus the modal auxiliary will or shall plus have plus the third form of the verb plus the object or the complement. Then in negative sentences, it begins with the subject plus the modal auxiliary will or shall plus the word of negation not plus have plus the third form of the verb and then the object or the complement. In interrogative sentence, sentence begins with the modal auxiliaries will or shall followed by the subject, then the verb have, auxiliary verb have, then the main verb in its third form of the verb, followed by the object or the complement, and at last we put the question mark. This is all about the future perfect tense. Likewise, dear children, our chapter is completed. We have studied about the present perfect, past perfect and future perfect tense. And here the remaining exercise 3 and 4. In exercise 3 on page 52, fill in the blanks with the future perfect tense of the verbs given in the brackets. Verbs are given in the brackets. The structure you know, will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb. You have to see the subject. According to the subject, you choose will or shall. Have, then the third form of the verb. And in exercise 4, rewrite the following sentences first in the negative form and then in the interrogative form. The affirmative sentences are given here. Clear? You have to change them into negative, then into interrogative sentence. Clear? First, make its negative sentence and then the interrogative. So I hope you will be able to do these exercises. Here you can see, for example, we'll see the first sentence. The boy has realized his mistake. The boy has realized his mistake. Has realized. It is indicating the present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect tense. First you have to make the negative sentence. In negative sentences, dear children, we use the word of negation. Helping verb or auxiliary verb plus the word of negation not and then followed by the verb. The boy has not realized his mistake. This is the negative form of this sentence. And in interrogative sentences, we use the auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentence. Clear? The auxiliary verb is has, followed by the subject and then the verb. You can go through the structures of each sentence while solving this exercise. Okay. So the interrogative sentence will begin with the auxiliary verb has. Clear? Has, followed by the subject. Has the boy realized his mistake? Question mark at the end, because we have made the interrogative sentence. Likewise, dear children, try to solve the rest of the sentences given here. I hope you understood the topic. Write down all the definitions, present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense in your notebook. And about the exercises, I'll tell you later on which one to write in the notebook. Thank you.